political story that took place today, and that too in the parliament. After a lot of noise, of opposition and a lot of uproar, finally the Home Minister, Amit Shah, today, in fact, tabled, in fact, the important bill that after the ordinance, in fact, was presented by the union government in Delhi. Today, the Union Home Minister introduced the Government of National Capital Territory Bill 2023, which effectively, in fact, gives once again the powers over the services to the Lieutenant Governor and by proxy to the Government of India. There was a lot of objections by the opposition party, the Congress getting up in support of the Aam Aadmi Party. The Aam Aadmi Party, remember, continuously has been making objections as far as this bill is concerned. How did it all pan out on the floor of the parliament today amidst the showdown between the opposition and the Aam Aadmi Party, which calls it against federal structure, which calls it against the political ethos, and the BJP, which has termed it necessary for the smooth functioning of bureaucracy in the national capital? Take a look.
Even as the parliament remained deadlocked over Manipur, the government introduced a bill to replace the contentious Delhi ordinance. Amit Shah tabled the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill in the Lok Sabha amidst opposition sloganeering.
हमारे संविधान ने इस सदन को संपूर्ण सत्ता दी है कि दिल्ली राज्य के लिए किसी भी कानून को लेकर आने की। सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने स्पष्ट किया है कि संसद दिल्ली संघ राज्य क्षेत्र के लिए कोई भी कानून बना सकता है। अतः ये सारे जो ऑब्जेक्शन लिए गए हैं वो राजनीतिक है, इसका कोई संवैधानिक आधार नहीं है।
There was quick dissent to the bill, led by the Congress.
Number two, the bill infringes the principle of representative democracy, which is a basic feature of the Constitution. The legislators are accountable to their electorate. The electorate must have a say in who governs them. If the Delhi government is not able to control and hold to account the officers posted in its service, sir, the fact is that it's their responsibility. The legislature cannot be fulfilled.
The Aam Aadmi Party claims the bill will murder the democratic process in Delhi.
दिल्ली का जो अध्यादेश लाया जा रहा है, मुझे नहीं लगता कि इससे ज़्यादा गैर लोकतांत्रिक और असंवैधानिक बिल कभी भी भारत की संसद के भीतर लाया गया है। ये दिल्ली में डेमोक्रेसी को बाबूक्रेसी में तब्दील कर देगा। अब लोकतंत्र नहीं बचेगा, अफसरशाही बचेगी दिल्ली में।
The bill gives the centre control over appointments, postings and transfers of Delhi bureaucrats. Some changes from the ordinance offer some respite to the Delhi government in terms of legislation. A key portion that prevented the Assembly from creating laws on State Public Services and State Public Service Commission has been removed. The powers granted to the Lieutenant Governor to appoint chiefs of all bodies, boards and corporations has also been curbed. He will now deal only with bodies set up through an Act of Parliament.
The Delhi Ordinance Bill is all set to worsen the standoff between the opposition and the Treasury benches in the Parliament. And remember, the Speaker has allotted 3 days for a discussion on the no-confidence motion from 8th to 10th of August. Prime Minister is likely to reply to the motion on 10th of August. And these 3 days from 8th to 10th is likely to witness the maximum fireworks that we have seen in the monsoon session so far. With Pooja Arya in New Delhi, Megha Prasad for NDTV.
Remember Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who was going and meeting all the opposition party leaders, termed the battle of the numbers in Rajya Sabha, whether this bill passes the test in Rajya Sabha, as the semi-final to the 2024 elections. So where does the match stand? Because it was all very crucially tilted or hinged on support of 3 political parties, YSRCP, BJD and also the TDP. So where does the number stand after the BJD and YSRCP both have committed their support to the government on this bill and also against the no confidence motion? Numbers, how do they stack up? Total strength of the Rajya Sabha, 245. There are 7 vacancies at this moment in Rajya Sabha. So the current strength comes down to 238. That brings the majority mark to 120. NDA, that is the National Democratic Alliance led by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 111 is the number that they have. Remember, they need 120. Now, India Alliance with BRS is voting against it, has 105. So 111 and 105. Now, with the BJD and YSRCP also extending support, what happens? NDA 111 plus YSRCP is 9 and BJD is 9. The number for them goes up to 129, which easily sails the bill through even in Rajya Sabha. 4 remain non-aligned. So at this moment, if I go by the analogy that Mr. Kejriwal had put up, the opposition alliance is losing the semi-final battle because of 2 major political parties, that is the YSRCP and the BJD.